This is the brain stem. It's the oldest part and central core of the brain, and it's responsible for automatic survival functions. It starts where the spinal cord swells as it enters the skull. This is the medulla, and it controls the heartbeat and breathing. This is the reticular formation. It controls the sleep-wake cycle, and damage in this area can result in a coma. This is the cerebellum. It coordinates voluntary movements, and damage in this area can result in impaired coordination. This is the pons, and it plays a key role in sleeping and dreaming, and also respiration and breathing rate. This is the thalamus. This receives incoming sensory information, organizes it, and sends it to the cortex. Basal ganglia work with the cerebellum and cerebral cortex to control voluntary movements. This is the hypothalamus, and it controls motivated behaviors and functions like temperature and heart rate. This is the pituitary gland. This is controlled by the hypothalamus, and it controls growth and regulates other glands. This is the hippocampus, and this is involved in learning and storing long-term memories. And this is the amygdala, which influences fear and aggression. This is the corpus callosum, which is the band of fibers that connects the right and left brain hemispheres and carries messages between them. This is the cerebral cortex, the outer layer of the brain, which is responsible for the most complex mental functions. This is the frontal lobe, which is involved in personality, intelligence, and voluntary control of muscles. This is the motor cortex, which controls voluntary movements, and it's located at the rear of the frontal lobe. This is a parietal lobe, and it processes sensory information that has to do with taste, temperature, and touch, and it also registers location, attention, and motor control. This is the somatosensory cortex, and it detects and interprets information on touch, temperature, pain, and pressure, and it also allows us to perceive the size, shape, and texture of an object via touch. This is the occipital lobe, and this processes and responds to stimuli. This is the temporal lobe, which is involved in hearing, language processing, and memory. This is Broca's area, which is involved in speech production, and this is Wernicke's area, which is involved in understanding language.